This is the Select Board meeting of Tuesday, December 8th. The first thing on our agenda is open forum. The legislature and the governor have finally signed off on our article approving the changes to our charter to make it inclusionary language. Henceforth, we will be known as the Select Board. I would be remiss if I do not publicly acknowledge and thank the League of Women Voters for all of their hard work on this. Yes, we are officially now the Select Board. We have 2 Girl Scouts going for their Silver Girl Scout High Award. They have put together a project having to do with the prevention of lost pets, and they would like to present their project both to us and to our listening public.
In a year, 1 out of every 3 pets go missing. And out of the ones who have no identification, 90% of them don't get returned home.
A good place to start is getting your pet registered with the town, although this is mainly for dogs.
Spaying and neutering will also prevent unwanted litters and future health problems. Thank you. We hope this helped to keep your pet safe.
WestfordCAT is organizing an auction this week. There's 80 great items there for you to look at and bid on. Please take a look and support it. It's a really important way for us to keep local news alive.
I just wanted to give a congratulatory statement to one of our food inspectors who won a statewide award, the Michael Sirocco Award.
The request for a change of manager on a alcohol restaurant license for Burton's Grill.
It's a great town to do business in, and the community's been very supportive of us through a difficult year. Thank you very much.
Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
So moved. Second.
Aye.
Yes.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Joint meeting with the Energy Committee to discuss the special town meeting resolution of Article 14 and determine their capability to take on this initiative.
We recommend to have the Energy Committee be this task force. We have discussed needing more resources, so we do recommend expanding the full membership from 5 to 9 and establish a subcommittee of the Energy Committee to really focus on this issue and this task.
Westford Climate Action has significant concerns about the committee's recommendation for a low-level subcommittee that lacks visibility and is removed from town leadership. It must have visibility and gravitas. It must have a direct connection to the select board.
We are recommending a committee that would be in the order of 12 to 15 members. We are envisioning something more along the lines of what you recently created for the Diversity Committee.
Town meeting told us we want you to be in charge of this effort. Making a subcommittee under the Energy Committee removes that direct line of control that I think town meeting intended.
It would be my suggestion that we as a board take a look at the charge, determine whether we should change it, expand it, modify it. And I think we need to have a discussion as to how large the committee should be, how many members.
So I'll make a motion to have the Energy Committee expand and rename itself with a charter and a discussion to be had during the second Select Board's meeting in January.
Second. Aye.
Yes.
Aye.
Aye. Aye. Update on COVID-19 and the impacts on town operations. We have a request for a waiver of 2021 alcohol restaurant license renewal fees brought by Scott Pelletier, who is the owner of Fuse Bistro.
This is not without precedent. There's been many other towns in Massachusetts that have already done so. So far this year, we've only been able to use our liquor license for 3 months. It's going to extend into next year. If it goes till March, that'll be 1 year. 1 calendar year of us not being able to use our full liquor license.
Is this request for everyone or is this for you in particular? I just want to make sure I understand.
Well, I'm requesting for myself, but I know that the other towns that have done it for everyone.
The revenue for the upcoming year would be $71,500. We do have a $875,000 deficit right now in the current fiscal year.
While I feel that restaurants and hotels are ground zero for the economic impact here, I don't want to be helping a business and losing a town staff person that's also serving the community.
I think one of our missions is trying to keep as many of these businesses alive as we can. And if 50% is helpful toward that end, then that is something that I can support.
I don't know that I want to, I could support waiving the fee for the entire year because come June or July, things may be back to some semblance of normalcy. And I also understand the next 3 to 4 months are going to be really difficult for folks in the restaurant business.
I know that we're losing restaurants and local businesses in town, and it's really dire. I agree with the other board members about considering a prorated approach. There was a situation where we had to furlough our town staff as well. So it's just a hard place to be.
What would be really helpful if we got some help from the federal government, but I'm not sure when and if that's coming.
I'll make a motion to waive the all alcohol license for 50% with payment due June 1st, June 15th.
And it's for restaurants, clubs, and inns, right?
Anybody who holds an all alcohol
Anybody who's on that
and
71.
wine and malt.
I'll second it then. Aye.
Yes.
Aye.
Aye. Certification of our fiscal year 21 tax rate and the requests that we have received from the Department of Revenue to cover the recreational enterprise revenue shortfall.
Last Wednesday, we heard from our DOR rep that they had an issue with the shortfall in recreation enterprise revenue in FY20. The Board of Selectmen can apply one-time funds from the stabilization fund to cover this gap for now.
We make a motion to apply $475,000 in stabilization funds to balance the fiscal 21 operating budget.
Second.
Aye.
Aye.
Yes.
Aye.
Aye. So we have a request to approve draft language of the home rule petition regarding Rome Drive extension to petition the Mass General Court.
Town meeting unanimously supported Article 25. So what we're asking the board to consider tonight is to simply review and hopefully approve the language as suggested by town council.
So moved.
Second.
Aye.
Aye.
Yes.
Aye.
Aye. A request to renew annual junk dealers licenses. It's a really bad name. It refers to the donation bins that you see, for example, for clothing, for shoes, for books. It's really not junk. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second. Aye.
Yes.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. We have a request from the DEI Committee for an extension of time to provide an update on the progress of its work.
So the committee has only met twice. In the committee's charter, we said that we would ask for an update at the end of this calendar year. There wouldn't really be much of an update. So we were going to put in a request to see if we could extend that timeline.
I'd make a motion that we extend the timeline to end of January.
Second.
Aye.
Yes.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. In our packets, we had a request to establish the 2021 Select Board meeting schedule. I looked at it. I didn't see any issues.
Make a motion to establish the 2021 Select Board meeting schedule.
Second.
Yes.
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 Aye. We have a request to reappoint Tom Barry and Jane Calvin to the 12 North Main Street Task Force.
So moved.
Second.
Yes.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Consent agenda. We have a request to approve the following. A banner request for the Westford Youth Lacrosse Spring 2021 registration. And then we have a request for use of the town common, the event, the Hanukkah menorah display, a Hanukkah celebration, Christmas Eve church service. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Aye.
Yes.
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. Town managers report.
My first request is for you to authorize KP Law to represent Westford and Air in an intermunicipal agreement for the fire engine use and storage.
I would make a motion to approve the waiver.
There's,
Yes.
Yes.
Aye.
Aye.
okay.
We were awarded a grant from the Executive Office of Public Safety and Security for our 911 department training. We also got a grant from the Executive Office of Public Safety to support our municipal road safety program. And we did receive grants, as we usually do, from Maya, our insurance carrier, for safety training for employees. I did enclose a draft RFP for our insurance broker for health insurance. Request approval for the following contracts: a 1-year contract to renewal with Natural Systems Utilities for professional wastewater service. The Town of Air, which you just approved, council working on that with us, for an intermunicipal agreement for fire engine use and storage at the Fletcher Fire Station 1, and Pro EMS Solutions for COVID-19 testing and other management services. That is to allow our paramedics to conduct COVID testing on public safety personnel only.
Is there a motion to approve the contracts?
So moved. Second.
Aye.
Aye.
Yes.
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, so the purchase orders I have is CDWG for Microsoft licenses, Makepeace for HP DesignJet printer and plotter, Site1 Landscape Supply for grounds maintenance materials, Cooling and Heating Specialist for boiler system repairs from the Road and Bush lease account.
Is there a motion to approve the purchase orders?
So
So
moved.
moved. Second.
Aye.
Yes.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.